Two very proud nations. Both Italy and Japan know the importance of this game. While we wait for the kickoff, I'd like to introduce my fellow commentator today, Matunzi Fudge Mabeta. Fudge is a nickname, it's not his real name, I can promise you that. Fudge played his rugby for the Blue Bulls up in Pretoria. There's our referee for today's match. This is a big tussle, as we mentioned a little bit earlier, with the losing team going down to the trophy, which is the next tier of under-20 rugby.
Yeah, Gavin, an absolute pleasure, privilege and an honor to be out here at the Darnie Craven, showing off the weather. Perfect, I think, for both sides. Will be keen to maybe express themselves. Contrasting styles. I think both sides haven't been accurate. Scored the least amount of tries, 12 for Italy, just 10 for Japan, but they love counter-attacking. Look out for their back three. And of course, the Brave Blossoms inspired, playing for something. I think that's when they're at their most dangerous. Italy, they do not want to get relegated. I think for them, they'll be expecting to come away with the win here, being the favorites.
Well, they're one of the Italian teams, if you go through up to their senior ranks and all the way down, that's actually setting the trend after the under-20 championship, where they played so well and then have just been quite disappointing in this tournament. But here's the opportunity to finish things off and get another victory. Just the one victory against South Africa, and the Japanese unfortunately losing all 4 of their games, and many of them by a fairly substantial margin too. So Kanjiro Naramoto will be, with his left boot, will do the kicking off here. And the Japanese have loaded their pack of forwards with their biggest, strongest men. The ball going right over the top and fielded by Alessandro Gessi. It's come off. Watch out for Lorenzo Casilia. He's the man with the ball right now. Superb player. The lightest man on the field too, Casilio. Well, that kick of his is not going to go out because he was outside the 22. It was taken back in. Italians holding onto the ball now. Casilio, Sante at fly half. There he is with the ball right now. And the Italians love running with the ball. They've created space. This is brilliant play. Now, can they finish this off somehow? They've got players aplenty supporting. Have a look at this. The Italians strike with a try. A 70-meter effort.
Wow, what a start. What a start from the Azzurrini. That's the accuracy they've been needing throughout this under-20 championship. It's Dewi Pasarea. So good, this quick ball and backing themselves. A contestable kick there from the talented Lorenzo Casilio, but brilliant hands, nice and accurate draw and pass. Simple rugby, holding the ball in 2 hands, drawing and passing again. Japan slipping tackles. It would have been a big problem for them, but great accuracy and interlinking play from the back, showing that skill, making sure that they hold on to it. Filippo Bozzoni does so well to just draw in Yoshitaka Yazaki and release Dewi Pasarea.
So true that as well with Bozzoni. The left wing there almost overran the pass. He's quite sharp, this boy. And Passarella with the finishing touches. Casilio just getting a little bit of attention, but I think he's back on his feet. I think the passing there as well of Bozzoni was absolutely spot on time.
We're waiting for a ball here, so we're going to allow the kicker to go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it didn't stop, yeah.
Well, you could see the disappointment in Visigella there when he took that kick and realized that he pushed it past the right-hand upright. But what a try this was.
Yeah, what a start, what a start. I think the restart was just a little bit too low, and they just knew exactly what they wanted to do. The Azzurrini, Italy, well organized, excellent execution.
Action replay then with Naramoto. Also onto the right wing, Alessandro Gessi, the man from Zebre. He also plays in the fullback position. He's one of those many players that can play in different positions.
Use it.
So Casilio is going to look to kick it over the top, I think.
Stop.
There he goes. You can put that one into touch because he's inside his 22. And they're up to the halfway, the 10-meter line.
But again, Gavin, you see the difference between the strategies there. The first box kick, he was outside of the 22, so he knew he couldn't kick it directly out. This time, well executed all the way up to the 10-meter line. So far, so good for the Italians. First opportunity for the Brave Blossoms here.
Takashi Omoto with the throw-in. Safely in the hands there. So Kentaro Jima and Yazuki Sasaki are their two lock forwards. Are primary targets for them. You'd be interested in Fudge having played in that position too. They don't have a lot of options, so they do try and get the ball in and out as quickly as they can, mostly at scrum time. But this is what they enjoy doing, running with the ball. Their passing has been accurate, and right through this tournament they've been the most disciplined team as well. No yellow cards, and the only letdown has of course been, as you mentioned earlier, their defensive work. Their missed tackles, and their tackle success rate is down near 60%, which is incredibly low. And it's the main reason why they've lost most of their games. But anyway, they've started well in all of the games that they've played in the first 20 minutes or so.
Knock on there, no advantage.
Got worn down by the opposing team. So they have an opportunity to get some points on the board.
Number 4, side entry.
Yeah, good play that from Japan, building up the phases quite nicely, Gavin. And you mentioned they do start very well. They had a 19-10 lead versus Wales in round 2, and they gave that one away. Funny enough, ill discipline costing them. It was their captain, I believe, who got a yellow card that then after a review in the bunker became a red. But this is very good. Great line-out take, sucking in defenders by creating the maul, asking good questions of Italy.
That's well picked up as well, a side entry there from the Italians.
Get there good.
Another important throw in for Takashi Omoto. Can they clean this and then drive up upfield? The unity of the Japanese is something to be admired too. Even the backline players looking to get themselves involved there. Angle change, and it's a good strong run too. So Monoka and Omachi in the center three-quarter positions.
Use it.
Very good ball players. So they come. Wouldn't they like to get a try so soon after the Italians have scored? And so they go. They've got extra men, yeah. Can they get it through the hands? There's some good defensive work there as well from Filippo Bozzoni.
No, they had an overlap. They had an extra man on the winger. They just needed to straighten and try to release